Okay, I only have one panel that is fucked up. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm, let me look at the chat. What was I trying to see? Huh. Who is offline though? Fuck. Canal. Ah, bite it. Good only. Okay, someone actually followed me that day, I guess. हो भी अपना ना हो मैं वक्त भी है ऐसा दिल का उम्र गुजरे वक्त भरा सा I have 3 hours. Let's utilize this properly, but before that, I need some bacchanal motivation. Hmm. Hmm. The fuck? Did I find a bug in Twitch? Who the fuck just streamed for 38 hours straight? I don't think so. Under surveillance. Okay. The fuck? Nothing funny to watch. Hmm. Okay, let's see. The fuck? Did I just broke this thing or something like that? Okay. What is wrong with my keyboard now? Okay, this is not what I intended. My keyboard is fucked up. For what benefit? I don't know. Wait, I just open. Can't move. Did something happen to this? I do remember being able to type. Oh, screw. Ah, this is bad. This is bad. This is. Just give me a minute. Still works. This guy back here. Okay. Is he on? Yeah, he's on. The fuck was wrong with you, by the way? Huh? Oh, is the pin fucked up or what? No, I can still see light. Not able to pass instructions or what? The fuck? Okay, wait. Hello. No. Hello. Yeah. Audio back. Audio is back. Now I have to figure out why the fuck is my camera crying. What did I do to make you cry some? Okay. Let's see. Fucking really right now. Hmm. Okay. Now video is back on. Audio is back on. Why did it take such a long time though? Yeah. You can't see shit. Wait. Can. Okay, I fucked around for 13 minutes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fuck it. So everything seems working. Let's get back to the discussion. Not discussion. Fuck discussion. This is too much of discussion. Okay. So we are pumping up binary search right now. Today is Monday. And wait, why am I even solving this thing? Okay, wait. Okay. None of this matters. Sliding window I did. 2 pointers. Arrays. Stack, linked list, and other stuff. I'll revise back later. Let's hit on trees right now. Let's hit on trees. Let's speed run trees so that we don't need to do more. So this is a structure definition of tree node. Int value left, right, and new. Will just creating just tree node will have this. What is this called? Constructor, I guess so. And with value and sorry, function overloading. What is a constructor? I should specifically say these are all the requirements that I need. I'll take that up in my HLD learning session. Okay, it's not the need for right now. You are given a root of binary tree, invert the binary tree and return its root. nothing but I'll take one element, take left, put it in right, take right, put it in left. That's it. So wheat, I'll just say return DFS, something like that, root. Okay. And I'll just do node star DFS node star root. If not root, return null. Okay. If root dot left exists. Okay. Root dot right equals to root dot left, but it should be like, if okay, root not equals to null, then I would say return root left not equal, return root left else null. Okay. Something similar to that. And left equals to right. Okay. And root dot right, return root. That should solve it. Hopefully. Why are the checks slow? The fuck? Fuckity fuck. Eh? Come on, dude. HTTP page failure. Is Neetcode ain't working on the servers now? Is the judge fucked up? Eh? Network. Hey, hope I did not lose my code. Okay. Okay. Run. I posted a run which is returning what errors right now? What is the error type? IO for HTTP IO API run code functions HTTP. So how did this even happen? So let's see the console if there are any errors listed here. XHR failure. Any let's see what does Neetcode check in bearer token. Probably. Liberated. It's fun to see what is the issue that he is looking for. Hey, the fuck, mate. Okay. The fuck? Is it that I don't know what algorithm he is using? That's the problem. Or can I just say I should did not complete the entire copy the entire thing properly? $256 hash is the industry standard. Okay. Hmm, that's not good. Anyway, screw it. I don't want to spend more time it. Is the submitting judge also down? Like an 8 code is down today. Fucking hell. Can go to Leetcode and solve it though. Wait. Please. The fuck Leetcode? The fuck, huh? Send signal that weak or what? Oh shit. Cloudflare down. Is Cloudflare down? Is Cloudflare down? Cloudflare down. Oh. Hmm. 25 minutes. I'm not getting a problem to solve. Come on, mate. I have work tomorrow. And hell, this ain't nice. It puts me in a bad mood now. Fuck off. Mm-hmm. Okay. Why submit the solution? Like I can just look at the solution. I did see. Let's see. Oh, totally missed this part. My bad. Something like that. I can do that. I mean, after swapping both of them, I have to just do DFS root, right? DFS root left. If fuck off. That is what I'm supposed to do. Let's go to next problem. Max depth of a binary tree. Depth of a binary tree is the number of nodes along with the longest paths from the root node down to the farthest left node. Okay. So all I have to do is from here I have to decide what is the depth that I can go. Like what is the max depth that I can go for? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. The depth is 1, 2, 3, 3. Yeah. So every level that I go down, I have to keep a count saying that this is the max depth that I can go. In terms of DFS, all I have to do is, okay, I need pen and paper for this. 1, 2, and 3, and I have 4. Then I'll do DFS first, and DFS is an easy one. Like I can store them like vectors of each level and then tell the entire count. That would be easier thing to do, or maintain a counter over there. Even that would save me some space. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll just do root level traversing and say that every time I pass through a new route, new level, I can't say new level. It's like 1 plus DFS of root left plus 1 plus DFS of root right, something like that, which will say what is the height possible. I'm trying to find height, like something like void or int height, and I'll get node root. If not root, return 0. Else, if root, else it should be something like return 1 plus root left plus root right. Right, DFS of, sorry, height of, okay, something like this, and I'll just pass in return height of root. This is my answer for this thing by saying that every level that it goes through, I'm just telling, like, go through left or right and give me an answer. Okay, solution. Left. Oh, my bad. You'll just give me the diameter of this thing. I can just say max of root left or max of root right. Nope, not working today. Hmm. If it's a static implementation of BFS makes it gift. Am I doing a BFS here? BFS, DFS. BFS is done by a Q. Next, diameter. This is where plus comes in, I guess. Yeah, plus will come in here. Like the solution that I wrote right now should be for this one. Eh, eh. Diameter equals left height plus right. Max height, max height. And I'm finding, saying that, the diameter is left plus right and sub max diameter of a binary tree root left, max diameter and sub. What is sub in this case though? Current max diameter and like future possibilities, huh? Return 1 plus max of root left plus root right. Okay. Time complexity n square. Okay. Depth first search. Do I have an impressive time? Oh, one pass. Saying left DFS, right DFS. Res equals to res of right plus left. And 1 plus max of left comma right. Okay, that ain't bad. Iterative DFS. Nah, brush it off. Balance a binary search to given return true if the height balance, its height balance, and false otherwise. Defined as binary tree in which the left and right subtrees of each node differs in height no more than 1. So if tin 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 true, tin 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 false. Hmm. That's it, man. I'll fall by 1 day. This is not fair. Yep. No fucking way I can practice today if both the sides are down. And my mood is kind of fishy. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm, for which I have to. Mm, yeah, I got work for 3 months. I could have Work for 3 months. Oh, not fun. I wanted to write something today. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Why not? Let's try writing that. Uh, mm, not. Moving not. Why not? Moving not. Sweet. This will be my weekend kind of thing where I have when I write a backend in C++, can I? So, is there any way where I design the entire thing? Hmm. Eh, So the okay, so that is the entire plan, and should I? So I need to hit few APIs to get me a list. Before that, I want to plan. Uh, I want it to be little bit object oriented so that I can convey it better. What's it? Mm, hmm. I don't want it to be object oriented. Quite honestly, like rather write it in Go or C++. C++ is object oriented though, but C++ isn't that good to deal with endpoints and structured data. Probably will use NoSQL DB. Okay. Okay. Let's try to write it on. Read. did it. Now movie note is what I'm trying to do. Um, it's me add to watch list, and I can yeah. So it's an app that will let me list all the that will list all the movies anywhere in the world, and I can put certain notifications on saying that this is movie that I'm interested. Um, interested. Mark interested. Then it will be patience. This is the entire idea. And so let's see. I want to do all this. So I'm not gonna take an HLD kind of path right now, because I just want to make sure that I have essential informations. I'm not building it for people, I'm just building it for myself, but like I'll be the user in this case. So user is me, but I should be able to get on list of movies that are new and upcoming. And upon clicking on movies, I need some metadata, probably metadata saying that language and stuff, but like that will be handled and get the list of movies. That will just list out the movies. Upon I need to add them to interest sections. And what else? Want a notification when the tickets are a. This is like iffy. I am not really sure, like that's something achievable. Okay, cool. Non-functional. At this point, I don't care. Core entities and APIs. Okay. I want one API which has get, that will essentially get in movie note slash get movies, where I'll send in a list of things like yeah, I'll send in a list of parameters, genre. I don't know if I'm spelling it right. And Genre, that is the only thing that I'll ask probably, which genre it is. And language. Language I'll ask. I'll definitely ask for language. Mm, hmm. I need to search based on genre and language. That is the most that I want. Mm, apart from that, like, is there anything that I want to specify on my search? Probably other stuff like, uh, not needed now, but good if possible. Actors, yo, today fucking, what's wrong with my chat today? Is everything good? Yeah, it's good. So this I want to do actors and directors. Mm, next one is like, will be a post request probably saying that note slash uh, add to list to list. I'm not supposed to rules of rest, something like rules of rest API. Uh, something like, use nouns instead of verbs in endpoints. We shouldn't use verbs in our endpoint path. Instead, we should use a noun which represents the entity at endpoint. Okay. Get, retrieve the resources, submit, post, new data, puts, deletes, updates the existing data. In this case that I have right now, where? So I'll just, I'm saying like, add this into my favorite list, or it can be put to. It's up for discussion. Put, and I'll send in the name of name, not exactly unique ID of the movie, something like that. And since I am the user, I'll send in my name to my unique ID. User ID, something like that. Movie ID. Okay. Something like that. Okay. Now this is where we get, and I want notification. Okay, this will be little bit tricky. So like, will the notifications be like whenever I open the site, they'll pop in, or like they can pop into my other like, but it will be somewhat like servers and events, something like that. But there should be one specific section which will say, uh, what can I say? Will drop a notification when tickets are available. So there is a constant poll that is happening. from the backend, which always, so like if even if I poll, what will the request be? I'm not updating anything. Like if I'll have one more get if I'm not wrong, and it will be like movie notes slash updates. Huh, updates. I'll ask ChatGPT for reviewing this thing, but uh, new stuff. Huh? No, I don't need to pass in any parameters, but updates has to take in my user ID first. It will go fetch the data based on whatever I asked for. So it will take my user ID and it will take the list of stuff that I'm interested in. It will go call search based on that. Because if that's not the case, the entire update phase, like there will be a pool of events. It's a much bigger system, and like I'll just make sure, like this update is like it'll take in user ID and fetch my list, and from there it'll deal. Okay, this is what I want. Yeah. But like I'm worried about this point, like get updates. Like, did I make a right choice by making it a get endpoint in the first place? Because if you have any idea on this thing, because it's hurting my head to think, like it'll, the idea right now is I'll have this one service, and that will have this get movies and updates too. And right now I'm building a monolith, uh, so don't expect this thing to be a random HLD that I'm building out. I actually want to build the entire service out. So initially the plan is to make a monolith, and if it scales to a point where I can't control it in one aspect, then I'll just split it out. But I'm building it for myself. I'll be the actor in this thing, like just to say, me only. So here the worrisome part is, right now, let's just take, this is the service that I'm building, and get movies. I have one more small get movies. I'll move get movies here. Come on, select yourself. Get a deleted. Wait. Okay. Get movies, and here I have two list updating, and I have updates. Updates. Or I can, instead of the action verb, like I can just say latest. That sounds fun, right? Latest is good. Hmm? Latest is good. Yeah, I'm on that conflicting point. Oh, I speak really bad. Okay. So now, did it come back? Okay, it came back. So now the question is, this, will it poll some external service? Before polling external service, I want to make sure. Oh, hmm, hmm, hmm. Before polling some external service, and there is the guy, my DB. So I have this thing, user, and it will have user ID and interest, eh, interest list. And since this is doing this only one task, let's see. And I'll have movies, and it has movie ID that is going to come up, and really date, and ticket, please date. If it's not sure, it will be defaulted to null. Okay. And I can say genre. Okay, I might have spelled it wrong, but I don't give a damn. Like, whatever works for me. Huh? What you can, huh? And yeah, that should be pretty much it. Ticket, genre, release date, movie ID, movie name. Sorry, most important, movie name, and poster if possible. Poster possible. Might need to connect to an S3 for this. S3 for this. Huh. So this is the current plan. Okay. So it should be like whenever. Fuck. It's a draw an API gateway. API way deals with load balancing. Routing, rate limiting, and etc. stuff. So actor calls in from here till here. and one more 5 from here till here. And whenever he calls for the latest, so let's just say I'll just take this here. Hmm. Now how does it look into it? Mm-hmm. Latest follower. Oh, sorry. Uh, how I did not update stream info. Ooh, crazy. Okay. We. So I might be ignoring few problems here, but that is a deal that I have. No, okay, all this stuff is imaginary. This stuff is real. This stuff is real, and this stuff is real. This is what we are gonna build out though. But I'm trying to see when I build this shit first. So whenever user calls latest, okay, with user ID. So what I'm thinking is before calling the external service, instead of making call saying that get me the updates on every possible movie that I have right now, because instead of that it will make a request to DV saying that uh, query query uh, get user NTRE, something like that. So after this will cycle through um, list to check. So from here it will kind of pipe back to this interest list, and it will come back here interest to check, and this will get back to the user, and all user has to do is add to interest will be, if I'm not wrong, this will be a JSON. Okay, can be a string too, like very long string, but like instead of that I can just say JSON has this huge as JSON that has the list of his favorite movies, and the JSON can have movie ID. JSON can look like movie ID dot ID something like that, and I can just call this. Now, if I see this, is there any reason for me to make it a relational database? That is what I'm trying to figure out. Hmm? What do you guys think? Is there any one single reason for me to make this a relational database? Mm-hmm. Hmm. I just ask a chat about Desa. Yasa. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 Nothing. I'm back. Okay, let's see. Uh, Now, since I see users and movies, like there are only two things. If I store, I at least need two DBs, but something like uh, multiple tables, dedicated table for each distinct entity, similar to a traditional relation table, while AWS heavily popularized single table design to optimize latency and multi-table architecture remains highly valued, easier to maintain and standard. Okay, access pattern. If your application falls into this scenario, evolving or unknown access patterns, if app nested in points, series of log. Okay. Wow. Nobody that I know is streaming right now. Mm-hmm. 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 Sweet. Let's just deal with the DB editions right now. Like I'm thinking of using multi-table design. Okay, multi-table design. High, easy to visualize schemas. Low, hard to reason about overlapping entities. Okay, good, but requires multiple sequential network calls for related data. Fetches pre-joined hetero items in one query. Okay, joins not natively supported, handled by application level code. Mimic by code. Okay, all I have to do is this is where I lose some. Must manage capacity index and backups as per the table. This is where I lose certain things because if I'm using the dynamo right now, the possibility of me I can't optimize both tables for speed, but I'm not looking for it at right now. I'm trying to build a bare minimum system. So yeah, I wouldn't complicate it much, At this point, yeah, I don't know. Like movies, yes. Users, yes. And is there a relation? Yes. Like interest, user can have multiple movies that he is interested in. One is to many relation. Hmm. Sweet as things. So I want to build that part out. Now, hmm. Is there anything else that I want? No, I should write. I should be good enough to write an LLD for this one and get it done. Okay. I'm in a pretty bad mood today. I don't know why. I guess it's because of this thing. This is not. I usually distract myself for first bit. Good. It came back. Yo. Return true if heights balance, otherwise false. Okay. Return. Sorry. False batch. Sorry. Cool. Hehe. Oh, thank God you're back. Balance binary tree. What I'm trying to do. Given a return true if the height balance of other height balance tree is defined as binary tree in which the left and right subtrees of each node differs in height by no more than 1. So it's like left, comma right, the max height diff that I can allow is to 1. So if it's left equals to 1 and right equals to 2, fine. But left equals to 1 and right equals to 3, not fine. Yeah. Uh, okay, not fine. So all I need to do is DFS left, comma DFS right, and height left, height of right, and if diff greater than 1, return false, else true. Okay. In this case, my search is to find height. Okay, I'll just say bool dfs root the root, and I'll just say root. If not root, return true. Okay, int height left equals to dfs root left. Okay. Mm, but it will return a boolean, idiot. How will you do that? I have to find, wait, int 0. Okay. Hmm. Greater than 1. Else. Okay. Something like that. Also dfs. Hmm. Right. Um. Int height equals to height of current subtree. If height difference between height height equals to something like, equals to dfs root left plus dfs root right plus 1. Okay. And if height, this is current height. How do I store previous height? Okay, this is, wait, current. Okay. Height preview comma current. Okay. Okay. Now current height is 0. Int. Okay. So replace 0 on first, and after that, whenever it goes through a DFS, it's like previous equals to plus 1. Something like that. Like that, if I'm not wrong, if so there's a huge possibility that I fucked this up. I think I'm on the right path, but hmm, Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Stop checking it out, but she came back. Mm-hmm. Something like this. And I should update the previous height. Previous height is like plus plus. Hmm. What is the harm right now, huh? Why not, huh? So let's just say pre was updated and return. Uh, let's see. Okay. Let's see. What was the answer returned though? I'm in a good mood today now. See. Huh? So on first turn, it's actually 0. Wait, let me check. In this case, the difference is 1. How? Wait. The fuck? Uh, fuck it. I did solve this problem, but like, why the fuck am I struggling so much? Wait. Okay. Oh, first thought was really good. So I have to just find height of root left and root right, and then and after that figure out what is gonna happen. Ah, fuck it. This was much easier solution. I just overcomplicated the entire thing. Like I can just say mm, int wait, if not root, then return true. If that's not the case, I can just say int left equals to height of the root dot left. So int right equals to height of root dot right. Okay, if abs of left minus right greater than 1, return false, else return is balanced root left and root right. This is where it falls. Now all I have to do is implement int height, where input is node star root, and all I have to do if not root, then return 0. And how do I find the height of binary tree? Return 1 plus max of height of root left, comma height of root right. Okay, that's it. That is all I have to do. But this is just saying that, if I go left, I'll check left, and if I go right, I go right. This is easy. This is somewhat similar. I have to traverse through the route, and after that, I just have to apply the previous one's logic, which is quite good. All I need to do is take the root tree and say, since there are two different things, so it's just like I'm comparing values. If not root, if a root is empty, and subroot not, not equals to null, return false. Okay, I get too much of stuff. All I need to do, if not root, return false. I'll add conditions later on. Okay, I can just say and sub root not equals to null, then return false if not root and sub not sub root, then return true. After this, if root there or not there, if subroot is null, screw it. Okay, something like that. Okay, screw. All I have to do is if root dot val equals to sub root val, compare trees root, comma sub root. Okay, else if not Hmm. If that's not the case, it did not find, return false. Okay. Now I have to write this function called bool compare. Hmm. उनके हंगारे का उन पे आवाज़ें Now all I have to do, if root not root and not subroot, return true. Okay. If root um root is there and sub root is gone, null. Return true. Okay. But mm, it's false. So um not equal to false. Otherwise, return compare trees root dot left comma left and okay, let's see. Expected true, expected false, it came false. Fuck off. So wait. See out value equals to well and to check all the cases where it found. Okay. Found at value 2. Okay. Now came and said if not root, then also true. Right. Found at value 2. And from here, what I'm doing is comparing. I'm just saying if a root and subroot both are not empty, screw it, huh? Root is there and subroot not there. Return true. Cool, no? Because it just needs to be subtree. Okay. If root is not there and like if subtree is there but root is not there, root exists and not root, and return false. Okay. Fuck up. I know I'm right on this point. Okay. Root dot left, root dot right. Subroot left, subroot right. Hmm. Comparing them. Yeah, I'm should be right. What did I do here? Subtree is valid. See? If not, return true. If root and subtree and root are value and a neither root neither this. Okay, and root dot val. Okay, I'm checking if root dot. Then what I'm doing is the return compare and this. Else I'm returning false. Why though? And here I'm just adding one more case saying that both are existing. And root and root both are there. Yeah. Okay, where am I fucking up though? If there is no root, return false. If there is no subroot, return true. If it's valid, return true. If it's valid true, then return true. Else, I have to check. Hmm, I'm doing that. Hey, fuck. This is where I fucked up. Hmm. Hmm. I should add a cos. Hmm. I can feel that like somewhere I'm doing a mistake. Hmm. The order matters in this, I guess. If I do this, yep, order matters. If both are non-existent, you motherfucker. Mm-hmm. M plus n, and this is m into n. Space complexity, I guess, screw it. Subtree. Root left, okay, not root, fuck. Okay, so is the order mattering here? Found the value at 1. Not a subroot, return true. If root is empty, bucket false. It's same tree. Root dot value equals this thing, and return true. So instead of this, I just need to send. But I'm checking for every thing. So like if same tree root 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 same tree. Yeah, I guess that's the final. But there's a better solution than this that I saw right now, which is saying instead of comparing trees directly, we can turn each tree into a string, then check whether one string is contained in another. Serialize both the root and subroots into a string using the same traversal, for example, pre-order. While serializing, we must include markers for null children like hash and separate them into two different accidentally look the same way. So s dot root serialization maintained. Okay, problem is yes sub फिर sub. Ooh, to efficient check, we can use a linear time pattern matching algorithm like Z function or KMP instead of a naive substring search. Use pre-order traversal, for example, build a string, combine for pattern matching, and compute Z array or another pattern matching algorithm are all combined. Ooh, fucking hell. Vector Z function, which is saying that that is quite complicated. That is why we are not doing it. Fuck off. But won't it take space though? Oh, that's my time. Sorry. I gotta leave right now. Really sorry. Like, how many questions did we go through though? I guess I went till subtree of another 3. So from lowest common ancestors, so I just entered the medium. So I just did few easy problems today and some HLD. Not a great day, but like it's still a controlled day. Okay, see you guys. Had fun. See you tomorrow at the same time.